Hello, hello, hello.
One,
Welcome back
two,
to the
three,
podcast
four.
for the Tech Tuesday. Today is AI Conversations. I'm Sahar, here to serve up another fresh episode steaming with the latest innovations in the world of AI, my favorite word. Today, we are diving in some of the most exciting advancements, including the powerful new chat GPT 4.0 and how these technologies are becoming part of our daily lives. So grab your favorite cup of coffee and let's get into it. Before we do that, I would like to share some of the week news that we got. One of them just today, Sam Altman, the one with ChatGPT, and many of the AI leaders vowed that they're gonna give away big part of their fortune away. We don't know where they're gonna give it yet, but they are giving it away, which is great to hear. The other thing is ChatGPT 4.0 now has a vision. And what does that mean? I'm not honestly sure how I'm going to use that yet because it's very new, but I wanted to share this news with you. Is now if you share a picture with ChatGPT 4.0 and you ask it what's in there, it will tell you all the details. Like, for example, if you have a picture of your office and you have your pens and your glasses and everything, and you say, where is my pen? It will actually tell you where it is. It will explain. You can even say, who is in the picture or what do you see in the picture? What do you think their emotions are going through? It has been tried and it has been really better than other stages that it has been before. So it's becoming more and more accurate. So I call it, it has a vision. It can see, yay. It can hear because we can talk to it. And now it can see. I'm not sure how I'm going to use that in business yet, but I'm going to find out, as you know, and I will get back to you about that. The other news is that Google AI is doing so bad, so bad. It has, they say that it shot itself in the foot. It's giving a lot of wrong answers, sometimes even in dangerous ways. AI actually Google, and they wanted to charge for that. They wanted to charge $20 for AI, Google search empowered by AI. Thank God it's still learning. So it had a lot of inaccurate things to share. So this is something that I want you to be aware of. So don't depend totally on it. AI usually kind of overscan the internet content and then summarize it for you, but for some reason it hasn't really been working for Google so far. Um, so it's important to look at that. Also, there is a difference between fake news, for example, on Gemini, that has a disclaimer saying that Gemini might display inaccurate info, including about people. So double check its responses based on Neuron, the emails that I get, and misinformation on Google search. So it will tell you that. So Google is trying to fix the problem and they pulled away some of the features that they have. Just wanted to share that. The other thing that I want you to look is that, or to know that Apple just struck a deal with OpenAI to use its AI in iOS 18. So it might become your new Siri. Apple is still considering Google Gemini as an option, though. Meta is also developing agents and considering actually a paid version when he didn't do that, right? That being said, I'm going to go back to my podcast and what I wanted to share with you today. First of all, let's talk about what has been brewing in the realm of conversational AI. You might have heard about or even interact with the new ChatGPT 4. And if you have been doing ChatGPT 3 or 3.5, there is a new kid on the block. This latest iteration is not just smarter, but it's also more intuitive and it's aligned with how we communicate naturally. Believe it or not, I go back and I tell ChatGPT, thank you, I value that, but this is not really what I was looking for. I'm looking forward to this. Can you help me with that? So it's like I'm talking to a friend now. Imagine an AI that can not only answer your questions, but can understand the context of a whole conversation. It's like your barista who remembers not only your drink, but your name and your last holiday story. Taking a sip. But it's not just about being more chatty, okay? Chatty 4.0 or ChatGPT 4.0 and similar technology are being used to make real strides in fields like customer service. So they can handle inquiries with the same ease as a seasoned customer services rep. They're also popping up in places like education, helping to personalize learning at a level we have never seen before. Speaking of personalization, AI is getting incredibly good at that. From streaming services that predict what you will watch next, on what you will binge on, next to digital shopping assistant that know your style better than you do. These systems analyze vast amount of data to learn about your preferences and make recommendations that are often spot on. Kind of like your barista starts making your favorite drink as soon as you walk through the door. Now, let's pour some AI in healthcare, where things are really getting interesting. AI tools are being developed to help diagnose diseases from images like X ray and MRI with incredible accuracy. Imagine an AI that can help your doctor spot a problem early, just as you might notice the subtle shift in the flavor of your coffee when your favorite cafe switches their beans. Advanced diagnosis is part of what they are getting to. The AI tools are becoming more sophisticated in diagnosing diseases from with higher precisions. These systems are trained again on vast data sets and can often identify patterns that may be missed by human eye. So it can actually save lives. Personalized medicine, AI is helping tailor medical treatments to individual genetic profiles, potentially making revolutions in places like oncology and pharmacology, where treatment can be more effective when personalized. They also have in conversation enhancements. So the latest versions of conversation of AI not only are more accurate, but also better at understanding and generating human like processes and responses. These models can now handle more sophisticated conversations, understand context over longer interactions, and even detect and adapt to use emotion to some extent. So it's really advancing. That's what I have been trying to say. And remember, it has a memory now. It has also multilingual capabilities, so advances in AI is also breaking down language barriers, enabling real-time translation and multiple interaction capabilities that are becoming increasingly seamless. I mean, I just love that, and I'm sharing that, and I'm having goosebumps. And just to let you know, over the weekend I watched a movie called Atlas by Jennifer Lopez, and I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say anything bad about the movie, but it was like it kind of turning people against AI somehow. It just like going back. It's a bad replication of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, and it just like and the AI looked like taken from the Transformer movie, and it just like again. Anyhow, I don't know if I liked it. I'm not gonna say again anything bad about it, but it was entertaining though. So anyhow, so we talked about the conversational part. We talked about um, the medical part of it. But what's next, right? The future of AI is looking at enhancing its ethical usage as well, ensuring that as these technologies get smarter, they also get safer. We're talking, and that's what I'm talking about, what Atlas kind of, the movie kind of brought into the surface. And my husband was like, see, I told you. I'm like, nah. We're talking about AI that can explain its decision-making process, much like how a good cafe manager can explain the origins of the beans they choose. I'm more and more facility. I mean, kind of like really, I love AI every single day, even more. There are also for the ethics and governance of AI, they are regulatory frameworks. They are implementing more robust frameworks to ensure that these technology are being used safely and ethically. Bias mitigation, they're working on it, where ongoing research and development are focused on identifying and mitigating bias because it's learning from us. And God knows we have a lot of biases, right? So bias in AI algorithms to ensure fairness and equity in AI-driven decisions, particularly in sensitive areas such as hiring, law enforcement, and lending. We also have sustainability, climate change. AI is being leveraged to optimize energy use in various industries, forecast climate patterns more accurately, and even assist in designing green infrastructures. Um, in everyday devices, we see it in the smart home devices, like innovations continue in making household devices smarter with AI. Do you remember the clap on, clap off light? It's basically part of AI. Such as more intuitive smart thermostats. Fridge, I love that because before I get home, I put my air conditioner on so it won't be that hot. Fridges that can suggest recipes based on their contents, and security systems that recognize regular visitors versus strangers. Ay, ay, ay. Wearable tech. AI is also enhancing wearable technology, providing more personalized health insights and real time health. I love my smartwatch, and I guess I can't live without it now. But before we wrap up, let's think about how all this affects us personally. How can we use this advancement not to just improve our lives, but also to think critically about the technology we interact with daily? It's about more than just convenience, it's about making informed choices, much like choosing a sustainability source coffee over a regular blend. As we finish our coffee today, remember that AI, like any tool, is as good as how we use it. It's up to us to stay informed and engage with these technologies, ensuring that they enrich our lives and make our world a better place. Thanks for joining me on today's journey into the future of AI. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and drop us a line with your thoughts and questions. Until the next time, keep your coffee hot and keep your curiosity about AI even hotter. See you later.
1, 2.